what's going on, everybody? It is Wednesday, time for a brand new episode of Recap. Hope you all are doing well. Got the boys with us here today, of course, talking about Teferi and Austin, who I'm going to be bringing in here momentarily. But as always, if you're not able to catch the show live, you can catch us on YouTube at Hat-Club. Be sure to subscribe to us, which is a fancy word for follow, and give us a like. Chat is booming right now between Twitch and, of course, Instagram, because we are dual casting. Chana FCFC, JM1620, Croats 10, Cap Crusader, Sub Diego 619, Logan Herrera. What's going on? Yes, we do have some Cowboys hats coming and some very special ones. Pay attention to John and Justin's Instagram pages for sneak previews on those. S-Man1503, Denzi Vice 91, Official Tony, Vibe Canada, Beastu 700, It's Lou, Patchy Podhead, Elk Dot in the house. My name is Eric, Heaters and Drinkers. VT Kevin R, Asher Basher 1996, Dougnificent. Feel like I haven't seen you in a while, man. So welcome back. Flashfire, Recon Ricks, Zeke 49, and of course, everybody in the Instagram feed. Welcome to the show. I, of course, cannot do this show alone, so got to bring in my flank, Mr. Teferi Taylor. What is up?
What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Happy Recap Wednesday. We missed you guys. It's been a week.
I know, right? God, it feels like it's been like 2 weeks as opposed to just a straight 7 days.
Listen, man, it's been a hectic few days, but great releases, great crowns. Like we say, guys, if you guys like hats, this is the show for you. What David 86, what's going on? Best of AZ, how's it going? The Toughness, that's a new nickname. I might have to throw that in. Instagram bio. What's up, Flashfire? JM, what's up? Cap Crusader, great crown. Shouts out to my guy, Kid 5950. If you guys are not watching On the Wall, Hat Club LA, you're doing bad. Hit your notification bell. Hang out with Chief, hang out with Kid 5950, Why Sneak Life, and of course, Maria Not Scientist. Also the GOAT, one of the GOATs, many GOATs in our company, Jay Skater as well. Big shouts out to him. Doing great work out there on the West Coast. Big congratulations again to Jonas Kid 5950 on his upcoming Club LA drop, which I'm sporting right now.
Saturday, baby.
Saturday. Get ready. Be out there. Melrose, they need to see you in the place. Logan Herrera, what up? Asher, what's going on? Chana, what's up? And keep that Yankee on the entire No, I don't want to punish Austin like that. I won't do that to him. And of course, I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, beautiful crown. Very way to go,
Jonas.
Shouts out to Jonas, man. Good gray, white guts, and you know it's real when we got the Hat Club badge on the inside. So shouts out to him. Great drop. I'm super excited for him, and it's about time. It's about time for him.
I gotta say, we're leaning into hard with the NFL season upcoming, and so there's going to be a massive drop that's going to be happening toward the end of August. To which case, I'm really surprised by all the reactions from all the Cowboys fans out there. You guys are in for a big treat. I don't want to spoil anything for that. I will say they're not dropping with all the other NFL hats, which there might, be displaying some confusion on that as far as the post we put up. But don't worry, they are coming. They are getting their own specific drop. We will show them off on Recap, of course, before the drop. So don't worry about that.
1000%. And it's a dynamic duo, but you already know it's a triple threat for Recap. We got to bring in the third and most key member of the ingredient of Recap, my guy Austin on the bottom there. What's up, Austin?
There he is.
What up, y'all?
What's going on?
Have you ever been introduced with a flank before?
I know. I had a Braveheart flashback moment. I was like, are we going to flank chat today? Like, is that really what we're about to do? But you know what? It's one of the things where it's like
that was a Benism right off the bat.
Hey, gotta throw some, stronger vocabulary words out there from time to time. So.
They can take our land, but they can't take us.
What's good, chat? What's up, JM? What's up, Logan Herrera?
Laurent.
Kizo. What's going on? David, I saw your I'm not going to acknowledge you because I saw your comment.
Wow.
Vengeful Spectre. What's going on, man? Good to see everybody. How's everybody doing this week?
Good. Little my allergies are kicking in, so if I seem a little loopy today, that's the only reason why.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
Oh, Lord. Oh, also I forgot to mention, if I get up abruptly, it's because the dog is feeling a little under the weather as well. So he's been having some bathroom issues. So I gotta let him out if I get up abruptly.
Hey, as long as your power doesn't go out again, I think we're in good shape.
Well, I'm hoping it doesn't, man. I'm hoping it doesn't.
Yeah,
So.
and no more, no more Power Stone type hats over here as well.
yeah. Showing off the Power Stone last week. Tef just first and only time freezing. So
yeah, you know what? And like I said, Thanos obviously felt I wasn't giving it enough respect. So apologies to Galactus and the heralds of the universe. I will do better. I will do better.
Oh, good question on Instagram that I would love to know.
Oh, what's
Ben, K Gatlin, I would say, wants to know what is your favorite hat?
Ooh, actually, so what's funny is I'm wearing one of my top 3 favorite hats right now, but it is also a little bit of foreshadowing for something we're going to be showing off later. I'm always very particular about the hats that I wear on the show. There's always a reason behind it. But I would say, honestly, as far as rounding out my other top 3, Washington Nationals, cool fashion. That one's, it's like right there. That one's the top one. And then from my Big Ben's knockouts, got to go with the brown and navy blue two-tone coked out tiger, which was
I thought that was gonna be
the last coked out tiger we were able to drop.
I thought it was gonna either be that one or cereal pack tigers.
Yeah.
The only problem with the cereal pack one is the only jersey I can rock it with is a Knicks jersey. And as y'all know, I'm a Pacers fan, so I'm a kind of anti-Knicks. So, yeah.
Kind of a conflict of interest, right?
Vengeful Spectre. This is the Blue Eyes from Hypeland. So not a Hat Club hat, but a Hypeland hat. Pretty sick. I got it in the mail today. I did some alterations to it. So this was it's just a retro on-field that has the additional stitching on it. So I changed up the front logo, the New Era logo, and the back baddie to look a little bit more blue for Blue Eyes.
I'm just going to throw this out there, and this is definitely for the older generations that watch this show, but Blue Eyes, I don't see Frank Sinatra stitched on the side of that hat.
Good Lord, Ben.
Yeah, big shouts out to Tiana Denise in IG chat as well. Great. Appreciate the compliments on the crown, and congrats to her. She will be doing a partnership with the Chicago Sky this week.
Hey, I saw that. Congrats to her.
Yeah, she just announced that today. So super duper proud of her. She performed, for those that don't know, she performed at All-Star Weekend for the WNBA not too long ago. So this is kind of like, I say that she's like one of the most famous people I know. And every time I'm around, I'm just like, listen, all questions, direct them to the celebrity, not to me. I'm just ready.
Oh yeah, congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's great to hear.
Speaking of WNBA, wink wink, look to the future and not too distant future for some WNBA gear from your friends at Hack Club.
Wow, you fumbled that.
God, I had it and just my mouth stopped working. Fuck.
Somebody get this man a Zyrtec stat.
Wow. Do you smell burnt toast, Ben? Are you having a stroke?
No, dude, it doesn't happen often, but I do have a stutter from time to time, and it's just my brain like operates way faster than my mouth does. And as you all know, my mouth is pretty goddamn quick.
That's what it sounded like.
No doubt. Well, speaking of things that we want to move through quickly, I want to cover some slight sleepers real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Right.
That would be my responsibility that I forgot to do again. So let me pull it up.
It's all good. It's all good, Austin. It's the suspense. We're imagining all the great hats you're about to show us.
Let me all right. And Sub Diego, that is a terrible bet. I am not doing that bet.
Oh, the A's are gonna take that one. So
yeah, the Mets are pretty bad. I mean, the A's are also pretty bad, but the Mets are also pretty bad.
Hey, the A's are better than they are last season. They're currently 51-69. Can't complain about that.
Sheesh. Nice. All right, so some sight sleepers, folks. A great looking icy. Is this the one that we brought to Great Mall, or is this?
It was. I think it was. One? It was a while. Yeah, this was a while.
It's cooked. So it's not really a sight sleeper.
No, that one's already in advance.
Yeah, this is wide awake. This isn't a sleeper. So if you're size 7, go grab it. Oh God, same with this Brooklyn script. We're 0 for 2, folks. See, this is what happens when I forget to look at the site sleepers before.
No, Water's correcting. So it was a NoHo exclusive, I think.
Yeah, unless you're a 7 1/8, 7 1/4, 7 3/8. But this is a nice looking crown here.
It is.
Good Good Brooklyn script with the LA Dodgers side patch. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
All right.
Reminds me of Matt Kemp.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna say because the couple years ago when Matt Kemp was still playing for the Dodgers, they busted out the powder blue Brooklyn uniforms and
okay.
He went on a mash and tear for that series, so it was really good to see.
I also don't know if anybody just saw that on Ben's screen. If anybody, but like it looked like Ben had like an apparition behind him there for a second, like some white dots just floated across the screen.
Oh wow!
So we're gonna have to replay that one back on YouTube and see. Ben's apartment is haunted as hell.
Haunted as hell.
So Wilder is telling us that all of these that we're showing off were all previous no-hos. So these were previously no-hos.
Okay.
Hitting the
It's funny because I like the Cleveland one we're showing off right now. Like I don't remember ever seeing that one at NoHo.
I don't remember this one at all.
Yeah.
So
I don't mind it.
Go ahead.
I said I don't mind this hat at all. Like it's the first time we've actually used Cleveland as a script front because usually it's like Guardians or Indians or whatever. So I just don't. I mean, I guess I don't understand the colorway on this one, or as far as like if there's any kind of story behind it.
So funny thing, I think I know about this one because I mean, obviously it could go a couple of different ways. There was a series of commercials that Nike did with a couple of pair of puppets. If you remember those commercials, could be a tie into that. And then also there's a specific player that was born in Akron, Ohio, that currently resides in a team on the West Coast. So could almost
makes more sense.
In a sense, almost like a a lost cool fashion, if you will.
Which is funny because I look at this and I think NFL in regard to divisional rivalries, especially in the North, and the fact that it's like Cleveland and it's Baltimore Ravens colors. I doubt that was the intention behind it, but it's just like
it's ironic. I do kind of
Ravens hat. I like that. Yeah, this one would definitely get you punched in the face if you were walking through Baltimore. even with it being Baltimore colors. All right. Speaking of fighting, we got the Fighting Phils here. Good looking hat. Royal crown, red metallic, white outline. Believe it's a gray bottom. It is a gray bottom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good looking baddie on this one too. I don't know if you guys
like that.
But I believe
it's kind of giving me like horror pack vibes a little bit.
A little bit with
the Batterman, but I feel like I really do like. I think isn't this like the second time that we've used that bat front logo? From the
we don't use it often.
But the one thing I will say in regard to because the fact that we can use actual Philly side patches for this, it's a good fit. Like I'm usually, I mean, this is just from a baseball fan perspective. I'm not a huge fan of the AAA team and the Major League team having the same name, basically. But for this one, with the Fighting Phils more specifically, I actually dig it.
Yeah, I like it. It's real nice. It's giving definitely very fall vibes. So it's definitely doing that. Yes, David. October is very, very much around the corner. So,
spooky season.
Plastic Mercury. You're in a live chat of a hat company, so you can buy hats from us if you'd like. So
yeah, shouts out to Chief. He like I did remember us seeing us use that logo, and we did use it on a Stone Dome, I believe. Yeah, we did use it on that. I don't remember if it was part of a larger pack or was a variety pack. My mind is telling me variety pack, but chat, keep me honest.
Maybe it was a Stone Dome collection.
Could have been.
Ooh. Up next, we got a Pittsburgh Pirates. Ooh, that's got some broken sizes too.
I like that.
But classic team colorway, classic Pirate script on it. 76 World Series side patch. Super clean execution here.
I do like it. Love the team colors. The 76, like I said, is I feel like we use that on the stained glass for the Pirates. So I like that combination here on this crown. Really nice.
And last but certainly not least, we have the Minnesota Twins 60th anniversary road patch hat. This is just a nice looking crown. Ain't a damn thing wrong with it.
No, not at all.
When I looked at it at first, it was kind of giving me, vibes of a special group of individuals being brought together. It definitely did when I first saw it. So I was surprised. I thought like, oh, is this another lost one? But really nice, really well put together. I see the vision here.
Yes, absolutely. Speaking of seeing the vision, there are some great hats still available that dropped today, Wild Wednesday. Let me pull up the old Hat Club app here. they're app exclusive. So for a little bit, you won't be able to cop them on the website. You'll only be able to cop on the app. But we have 4 great. Oh, let me pull myself up to the big screen. Am I able to
get
do
on
that?
the big screen?
Boom. App exclusives. Go cop them. We have 4 lost hats that are now available on the website or on the app. Brooklyn Dodgers, Minnesota Twins, Pittsburgh Pirates, and a Los Angeles Dodgers. All great crowns. There's some broken sizes here and there, but for the most part, looks like you're good for some of the like 5/8 and 7/8 and things like that are cooked. So go and grab them. Good hats.
Yep.
And then to go back to site sleepers here. Last but certainly not least, we have some remaining inventory in Cattle Pack. Or I guess it's labeled as Cattle Pack here. But Texas Rangers completely cooked. Dodgers still has some inventory. Very surprised at that. Yankees, how are we looking on the Yankees? Yankees is almost cooked.
Not surprised there.
I'm actually
like probably a lot of people just put them in the garbage, so like that, or like ground them up for some additional fertilizer or something.
Terrible.
You know?
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm actually surprised by this because when we covered that pack last week, a lot of people were talking about they weren't a big fan of that side patch. So I'm surprised that it's almost sold out.
Really? I think the side patch is cool.
No, I liked it. I liked
the
execution of it. Yeah,
it's big, but it's whatever.
Yeah, we have bigger side patches. Like fucking 99 All-Star game is massive, and people love that. San Francisco Giants, that one's pretty cooked too. Yeah, it's a nice looking crown.
And just a reminder for anybody who lives in a local market, so specifically New York, LA, Southern California as a whole, over by Great Mall. The local teams did go to the local stores. So
very nice. Houston Astros was cooked as well. That was one that was available. And St. Louis must be.
Yes, St. Louis. I didn't see. Well, sometimes I remember from there.
Interesting. Yeah,
broken sizes.
Yeah, it's not showing up on that, so I'll have to talk to the e-com team. Make sure we get that taken care of. But yeah, St. Louis, that broken sizes. So good work, everyone.
And I do want to give a special shout out to Giza and Coyotes and everybody that put the campaign together for this pack. Like, one thing I'm gonna always pound the pavement about for us is that our marketing is top tier, but this whole rollout for that pack was like incredible. Like, I loved it. I love
it was my favorite campaign that we did since Sweethearts.
Yeah,
I got one complaint from one of our guys in the office. He was very confused by the fact that we didn't have any cows in any of these photos.
Yes, the ranch did not have a cow.
They did not have a cow?
No.
I feel like that's like
horses and chickens and goats.
I feel like that's a violation of being a ranch. Like, you can't be a ranch if you don't own one cow.
Exactly.
But the horse did an amazing job acting. Yeah, let me tell you.
I feel like him and Ben are neck to neck. Like when Ben like Vanna White's, the sweatbands. Him and the horse right now are like dead.
Even if you go back and watch the video, the horse like put itself in frame and like did not leave from in frame and was like just staring through the two coyotes.
It was taken aback by the beauty of the cowhide pack.
Yes, exactly.
That horse has a future in e-com. Shouts out to him.
He said this is what should be on the ranch, So great work. All that were involved on this one. So this one, one of my favorite campaigns that we've worked on this year so far. Okay, and that's it for Site Sleepers, folks.
Woo,
nice.
Ben, you have the apparition in front of you again.
It's the sunlight coming through. So I've got a towel blocking it, but it's still just kind of like blasting its way through. So
gotta get you some nice
blackout curtains.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So thanks God.
No,
you do look very angelic right now. I'm not gonna lie.
That's true.
Shouts out to Thug Niverson's comment. I feel like that's. He was like talking about the ranch conversation. He was like, that's like old McDonald didn't have a pig. What kind of have a cow? And Ultralight Ben. See, chat, this is why we love y'all. Y'all are giving like Ben really good nicknames. Ultralight Ben. I feel like that's
Ultralight. Yeah.
Well, I mean, going back to when I was talking about you know, my most recent Vegas trip and the whole, you know, getting right with God, which is my
you know,
my expression for like getting even. So maybe that has more to do with it. So
probably.
Damn, I really got a farmer's tan going right now, huh?
Oh, boy.
Spending too much time on the ranch.
Well, I was gonna say you should see me without wearing a t-shirt and just wearing a basketball jersey and see how like cooked I am.
Yeah, nice U neckline tan on you, Ben.
Yep, 100%. It's not great. But anyway, we got hats that are dropping this week, more specifically tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, for this one.
Yes,
correct,
sir.
For Mr. Tips.
Yes, Thursday. Oh no, Friday.
It's Friday. Okay, I knew
Friday.
I was throwing that one up. Hold on.
Friday.
Yes.
Fantastic pack coming.
There it is.
From JaeTips.
For JaeTips. Even though it's not the NBA season, but we did just wrap up the Olympics, to which case, shout out to the men's and women's U.S. team for locking up the gold against France.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Suck
sir.
it. But yeah, nice little 5-pack here from Mr. JaeTips in regard to NBA teams. So
yeah, we need a JaeTips WNBA pack.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be sick.
Ooh.
Clippers coming up first. So these are going to be dropping Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hatclub.com, Hat Club app. I'm trying to pull it away a little bit more just because of the light that's coming through. But these are chrome crowns. They are not optic white.
Hold it to your left a little bit more, Ben.
What was that?
Hold it to your left a little bit more. Yeah, now it's not in the ray.
The crosshairs of the sunlight. Yeah,
exactly.
Chrome crown, black button, black upper visor. Obviously going to have the Los Angeles script. So this is their city edition logo on the front. Forever on Some Fly is going to be, oh my God. I'm still here.
Forever on Some Elgato.
Jesus.
Yes, this is Los Angeles Clippers, folks, not LA Lakers. So there's no Lakers in the pack, surprisingly.
Very surprised by that.
Yeah. Update. We need an update on the Cowboys fitteds in the hunt, and I smell blood in the water. Yes. So Cowboys fitteds are coming soon. So they were supposed to drop with all the stuff that's dropping on the 26th. We, just like logistics wise, they got in a little bit later than the other inventory. So we're not able to unpack everything and get them up on the site and part of that campaign and everything. So they're coming in the very near future. You won't have to wait too long. It's like another week and then they'll be available. So finally got, we lost Ben entirely. Finally, we got some Cowboys hats in the mix. So I fucking hate the Cowboys, but I'm very happy for Cowboys fans that shop at Hat Club for this one. So shout out to Geza. He's a massive Cowboys fan, and he's been dying for a Hat Club Cowboys hat. So it's long overdue. We got some things approved finally, but yeah, it should be. They're good looking crowns, like Ben said earlier in the show. Go look at Justin and John's Instagram pages. They're teasing like all of them. I think there's 5 that are going to be dropping, maybe 4. But like they're all really good. No, there's more than that. There might be 6. But they're all really good styles. There's 3 specifically that I really dig. So Cowboys fans won't be disappointed there.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that like folks were asking for last year, and then I think with NFL season around the corner, it just seemed right. I feel like it would be weird if we did an NFL pack and we didn't include that. We didn't include the Cowboys in there. Yeah, I mean, they are America's team, Austin.
Well, some might say that the Bills are the more traditional red, white, and blue.
You listen. You know what?
The Cowboys don't even have any damn red. How can you be America's team and not wear red, white, and blue?
Cowboys fans, that's homework. Figure that out.
I said it to Geza today. The Cowboys are the most insufferable fan base in all of football, and that's coming from a Bills fan. So it's bad. But I'm happy for them. We're getting them their hats that they want. So that'll be good. We got.
No, I'm still here. I've been here the whole time. Just for whatever reason, the Elgato is not coming back up on a.
Give it the old collegiate reboot, Ben. I don't think it's going to mess up the stream at all.
All right.
I don't think so.
If not, we'll just restart the stream.
Okay, back in a sec.
Yeah. Gaza in all caps said America's team after you said what you said. So
Venny Medina, reach out to our customer service team, best in the game. They'll get you right. So yeah, they'll get you right. Provide the order number as well that you have for it, and they'll figure it all out for you.
Ishboy Charles with an interesting question, because we did the Mitchell and Ness NHL pack earlier this year. Is there a chance that we could get the USA Basketball logo adjustables for A-frames or even some fitted varieties from them?
I think we have to use it within a certain time frame for the license, but I think it is doable now that New Era has the rights to it. So yeah, I think it is. So I mean, obviously things take a while. So you'd be getting it in probably spring, but depends on if everybody still wants it then. But I don't see why not. I think it's a dope logo.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's definitely kind of giving me draft day pack vibes like we did earlier this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
there we go.
All right.
Official Tony to talk quickly about the Bills. Unfortunately, I think the Bills are going to be pretty mid this year. They did a lot of terrible trades in the offseason, got rid of a lot of key players. Their wide receiving core is not it. Their secondary is not it. And I think they're going to come in third in the AFC East.
Wow.
So, I think it's going to be a big fall from grace. So unfortunately, but I'm a Bills fan, longest playoff drought in the history of sports. So I'm used to it.
It's all right. The Buccaneers will clean up where the Bills have failed. So
I think the Texans are going to be the team to beat this year.
I'm the more I'm watching them, I think when I watched them in the Hall of Fame game and I've been watching their team, it's just they got the ingredients. They have the right stuff.
They do.
All right, let me try this again. Hopefully I will be able to get maintain whatever on my screen. So anyway, Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, Hack Club app, JaeTips NBA collection, starting off with the Los Angeles Clippers. Forever on Some Fly is going to be the side patch on this one. All of them, of course, will have the tonal New Era flag. Back is going to be the JaeTips flower, as well as Savior in Old English script on the back. All of these are going to be chrome crowns, not optic white. Black button, black upper visor, cool gray under visors, white on the sweatband, and all these are going to be made in China.
Very nice.
Yeah, I will say that I do like the city edition jerseys for the Clippers, like the newspaper-esque type of style writing.
Yeah,
I have always liked that.
Yeah, that one is super clean. I know a lot of people in the office are panicking about this one. So in hand, it must be one of the really, really nice ones. Well, Ben could attest to that right now.
I like it. I mean, it's metallic silver as far as the exterior for the writing, but obviously a black interior. So it's not optic white like the chrome crown.
Right. Yeah. So really clean crown. I don't think there's a miss in this pack. I really don't.
Keeping it light. Moving on to the New York Knickerbockers. This one is, I'm sorry, did I say no? The LA one is a black button, black upper visor. The New York Knicks one is actually a dark navy upper visor and button. So just a heads up on that.
Yeah, it's gonna be team color.
Yes. Same with the stitching on the side for this one, as well as the Savior in the back. It is navy blue stitching as opposed to black on the Los Angeles one. And two of the other ones going forward. So Forever on Some Fly as well. JaeTips flower, Savior in Old English. Cool gray under visor, white on the sweatband, made in China. Very solid.
Very solid every day.
Why can't we do a Pacers one? Just kidding. Sticking inside the state of New York, we got the Brooklyn Nets up next. Obviously, it's going to be a little washed out.
Yeah, that is completely washed out. It shows nothing on.
Yeah, I can
turn off your light real quick. It'll help. That didn't help.
No, it didn't.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah. So yeah, optic white threading for the Brooklyn, but as you can see, it's 2 different shades. So it is a chrome white crown, black button, black upper visor, Forever on Some Fly for the side patch as well. Black stitching for the Savior and for the Forever on Some Fly. JaeTips flower, of course, on the back. Cool gray under visor, white sweatband, made in China.
Does it have Hat Club label on the inside or no?
It does not. Got the NBA though.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yes, this is a JaeTips NBA collab. It is not a JaeTips Hat Club collab. We have our own exclusive style, but this, if you've been on Jay's page, he's releasing a massive collection with the NBA and at Fanatics Fest this weekend in New York. So a lot of great crowns in there. We don't have access to any of those. Those are Fanatics Fest exclusives. This is what we have access to. It's a Hat Club exclusive collection to this.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Up next, Chicago Bulls. So chrome crown, black button, black upper visor, obviously red and black for the Chicago script across the front. Black stitching for the Forever on Some Fly, but this time we got the red stitching for the Savior in Old English on the back. JaeTips flower as well. Cool gray under visor, white on the sweatband, made in China.
I do like this one a lot. This is definitely in my top choices.
It's too bad there's not a single pair of shoes out there that this hat will match with.
I could think of about, a good 14 to start.
Yeah. And last but not least, Phoenix Suns. Just had to make sure this was actually black upper visor and black button. So PHX, so going back to the Steve Nash and Shaquille O'Neal era, going to throw Amari Stoudemire in the mix as well, Raja Bell, throw some other names out there if anybody remembers.
Boris Diaw.
Yeah, Boris Diaw. Love it. Forever on Some Fly for the side patch as well. Savior in Old English on the back. So this is going to be a black stitch one. JaeTips flower. Cool gray under visor. White sweatband. Made in China.
I'm interested why, like, if we were talking about that era, right? Because they had purple, orange, and gray on the uniforms.
Yeah.
I'm curious if he thought about doing like purple top visor, purple button, like, since they were doing the team colors.
I feel like that would have been a good one. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot about the Matrix, man. Sean Marion.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it. Boom. There we be. But that's it. Nice little 5-pack for you guys. So once again, Phoenix Suns, Chicago Bulls, New York Knicks, Brooklyn Nets, and Los Angeles Clippers in regards to the 5-pack for the JaeTips NBA collection, which once again drops on Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hatclub.com, Hat Club app. And I will say the NoHo store is getting the New York Knicks as well as the Brooklyn Nets, and the LA store is getting the Clippers.
Okay.
Yeah. Austin has disappeared. I'm assuming it was a Max-related incident.
I'm sure.
No worries. I'm going to move him out of the box for the time being, but as soon as I come back, I will bring him back on. Our next pack / collection is actually going to be dropping on Sunday. Give me one sec. I just need to set that up with my screen share.
Okay.
It's a new little thing that we're doing called Spin the Block Sunday.
Okay.
It was actually the name we agreed upon. It was either going to be that or Second Chance Sunday, but Spin the Block Sunday actually sounded a little bit classier.
Yeah, Spin the Block seemed a little bit seems less like sloppy seconds or anything. Like
yeah, and that was a concern that was brought up in regard to that other name. So here we go. Basically, what it means is hats that have sold out in the past that were in very high demand are going to be coming back. So this is not something that's going to be happening every single Sunday. Could be happening one Sunday a month, could be 2 Sundays a month, so we get the every other going in there. But these are all going to be hats that have sold out in the past that are still in high demand. So boom. Starting off with the there he is.
We're spinning the block, huh?
Spin the block Sunday, baby.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So starting off with the this is going to be I think it's a pink.
Yeah, pink bottom.
Pinky, yep.
Yep.
Oh, Ben froze.
He's coming back.
World Series 2001
Arizona
side
Diamondbacks. I cut out there. I see why you took over there.
Oh, yeah. You're good. You're good. Go for it.
No, we're good. So, yeah, that's going to be number one. Number two is going to be another Arizona Diamondback. So, surprisingly, this one was actually a big favorite. All black. So, black crown, black button, black upper visor, cool gray under visor. Sedona red A logo Arizona Diamondbacks with the 1998 inaugural season side patch.
I like this one.
Whoever that was.
Up next, another goodie, the all-black Brooklyn Dodgers with the Ebbets Field side patch. And, of course, this is a pink bottom. So, shout out to Frosty Preem and Justin, the originators of the pink bottom.
Got that one in hand right here, baby.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Never even worn it. Sticker's still on this, John.
No, that's very and this is with the iridescence and the side patch as well. Yeah, this is one of those ones I know a lot of people were wanting, like what I think we initially had shown it on recap. So another opportunity, y'all. Go grab it.
Yeah, check out the iridescent side patch there.
I like it. I like it. Woo! I like it.
And no baddie. Yep.
No baddie.
No baddie. No baddie. All right. Back to Benji.
Back to it.
Oh,
hey,
wait.
I'm not supposed to be on screen. There we go. Up next, we've got the all lavender with white logo New York Yankees gray under visor 1999 World Series.
Yes,
definitely an Easter hat if you're into that sort of thing.
Isn't this an original Sugar Shack we're bringing back?
No, this was just an original Easter pack that we did years and years ago.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice color though.
All right, up next we got black and metallic copper 50th anniversary of Dodger Stadium, Los Angeles Dodgers. So black crown, black button, black upper visor, gray under visor, black, and of course, one thing I should probably point out, because of the fact that these are variety pack hats, these are typically all made in China. So in case you guys got that question, yeah. So
was this a Hat Club LA launch exclusive?
We did launch it when the store opened, but we did also drop it on the website.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Fancy. And just slight correction to you, Ben, from earlier is Spin the Block Sunday might be multiple weekends in a month. Not just one. So
no, I said that. I said it might be one, it might be two, it might be, you never know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah.
just like in real life, sometimes you spin the block a few times. See if there's something worth seeing.
Exactly.
Right. All right. Up next, all purple edition and Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim upside down Angels logo 60th anniversary side patch. Cool gray under visor, black sweatband, and of course made in China on this bad boy.
That's a clean hat. I do like that a lot.
I don't know why I don't remember this hat.
I don't. I remember the JaeTips one that he did in Hat Club LA. That was the exclusive with the lowercase a. I do not remember this one though.
No, I don't remember it either. But AB swore by it, so he's like, "Oh yeah, this was a restock."
Okay, fair enough.
Could have been just a random variety pack that did really well or something that we brought back.
That would make a lot of sense.
So.
Up next, this one of my favorite hats that I tend to wear on bench warmers and recap pretty often. It is the upside down A logo, chrome white crown, navy button, navy upper visor, retro green under visor, black sweatband, 1998 inaugural season Arizona Diamondbacks side patch, Arizona Diamondbacks hat.
Very clean. Do like
Austin has vanished again. All right, Peyton Spen says he remembers seeing the Purple Angels, so I'm going to have to go back to my archives on that one. But this one I know, as far as Diamondbacks, like I said, it's one of my favorite hats. But I would say top 10 all time that we've done, or at least that I own.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And definitely one that went out, pretty goddamn fast. So needless to say, this one's probably going to go as quickly, if not maybe a little bit slower.
This was when the V-Backs hype was it was steadily climbing. Yeah, it wasn't there yet, but it was.
This was shortly after the V-Backs that I did for Master Pack.
That is true.
Like very shortly after. It was just like a week or two after. So
because it was I think Master Pack. Then there was this one. I think didn't Frosty have one that was like shortly thereafter? All of that, yeah, that as well. Yeah,
nice. All right, next up we got Chicago Cubs, and I know this one went really fast. So chrome white crown, black button, black upper visor. I believe this is a retro green under visor, if I'm not mistaken, or gray. Let me zoom in. Yep, that looks
gray,
green.
Ben.
What?
Looks gray. Left-hand side.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing some green in there.
Oh yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
I think I'm seeing the white on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the sweatband, yeah.
I'm gonna blame Wilder for this one for sending this photo. But anyway, this is the Ryne Sandberg era Chicago Cubs sleeve patch logo. So the alternate logo with the 1990 All-Star Game side patch. Yet another one that flew incredibly fast. So spin the block Sunday. You get a second chance at it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and shout out to Chief on Spin the Block Sunday. He's the one that spitballed that. So
tough.
Yep.
Chief always with the clutch ideas.
Always. Galaxy Pack.
Ooh.
Texas Rangers making a comeback here.
I'm surprised that the whole pack isn't back, because I remember that flew.
We've I was gonna say over the last like month and a half or so, we've slipped a couple teams here and there. We just didn't drop.
I don't know where he was going with that, but there might be another.
This up, so I cut out there.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think AB sent me the photo, but I'm pretty sure the LA Dodger one is dropping as well.
That is correct, sir. LA Dodgers will also be dropping on Spin the Block Sunday. So 2 Galaxy packs, both great crowns.
Yes, sir.
Those.
Let me double check real quick. Did that one. Yep. Okay. So that was the only photo that I did not get was the Galaxy LA Dodgers, which is fine. So at least we told you guys about it. And this is the last one. So there's 11 hats total that are dropping on Sunday for Spin the Block Sunday.
Benji, damn.
It's going to be a down. Oh my God. Forest green button, forest green upper visor, cool gray under visor. Here's a shot of the Serie de Caribe side patch. So kind of like the World Baseball Classic, yet not. And exterior details. So the La Liga de Mexico baseball on the side patch, or the Batterman in the back. And I can't remember what this red logo is, but it's kind of odd. It looks like the Arco gasoline symbol, but I know it's
looks
not.
like the IGN logo.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, IGN.
But this is, like I said, it's gonna have a cool gray under visor and a black sweatband. So it's running back through again. So Mexico Serie de Caribe, Texas Rangers and LA Dodgers Galaxy Pack hat returns, 1990 All-Star.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah.
Looks
the
like
chrome and navy blue.
You're freezing on like every 30 seconds.
Goddamn. Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim 60th anniversary purple, black and metallic copper 50th anniversary of Dodger Stadium, old school lavender 1999 New York Yankees, pinky underbill Brooklyn Dodgers, black and white Ebbets Field side patch, black and Sedona red Arizona Diamondbacks 1998 inaugural season. And, of course, the pink under visor, two-tone black and forest green 2001 World Series for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Oof.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
A lot of stuff to spin the block on, guys.
I feel like my feed's going to be fine again now that I'm not screen sharing. So that always seems to be the hiccup that's causing it. So,
yeah. What's like, what do you think are the top 3 that people are going to go for?
V-backs, Diamondbacks, 100%. Brooklyn Dodgers, pinky, and I'm going to throw a wild card in there and say the Texas Rangers Galaxy.
Yeah. Ooh. Those are the 3 I was definitely going to say. I was going to say the V-backs, so the two-tone V-backs, Texas, and then I think also the I also see. I feel like that first one, even though it's one that the first D-backs. I know that's one that we've dropped a lot, but I feel like that's just a good crown to have in your collection. It's like team colors, pink UV. So it's a good place if you're just starting out to have. If you have one that you probably worn a while, it's just another good fresh one to have in the tuck in case you need it.
Yeah. Let me turn this light down for a hair. You guys, I know I keep getting jokes about upgrading my internet. It's the highest level internet that's available.
I think it's the shitty routers that they give you, Ben. I think we might have to invest in a actual router for you.
Yes, it's Lou. These will be online only. I'm pretty sure a few might have slipped into some of the stores, so I would keep an eye out for that just in case. All right, moving on into Tuesday. Got to go hat backwards because otherwise everything's going to blend into one another here. So like I said, I always choose my hats carefully based on some of the stuff that we're dropping. So yeah, hands down, one of my favorite Oakland A's hats I'm wearing today, the navy blue and maize yellow. We got a whole Colorstory clip of these coming at your way on Tuesday. 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, Hack Club app, as well as all Hack Club locations are beginning a few teams as well. Usually local teams will be catered. So first up, Texas Rangers.
Deep Ocean Golds is seeming to be the name of this.
Deep Ocean Gold is what we're calling it? Okay. That works. So it's going to have the maize yellow on the interior for the logo. A little bit of light navy on the exterior there, as well as white, but all dark navy crown, button, and upper visor. Team colorway in regard to every side patch. So 2024 All-Star game for this one. Flat stitch baddie on the back. So navy blue and red on either side with an all-white Batterman logo. Retro green under visor. So that's the main difference between the one that I'm wearing and the one we're selling, as well as the sweatband. These will be black sweatband. And every single one of these is going to be made in China.
Cap Crusader, you nailed it.
Yes.
Exactly what it would look great with.
Yep. 1000%. Those Michigan 5s, anything Michigan you got.
Oh, yeah. So that's number one. Up next, we got San Diego Padres. So this is going to be the late 90s, early 2000s SD logo. So a little bit more blocked off. 1969 to 1999 National League Padres patch on the side. So bit of white and baby blue, and of course yellow gold. Flat stitch baddie on the back. Retro green under visor, black sweatband, made in China on this one. Once again, goes back to, but it's my only complaint, if we're going with this era for the SD, I like the S and the D to be two different colors.
Yeah.
But so I get it. I get why it's all the maize yellow.
Would you have put the baby blue for the color of the D for Diego?
I wasn't thinking that, but actually I kind of like it because at least it would partner really well with the side patch.
Agreed. Or white. I mean, I mean, I just feel like white would have been a little bit too. I think white would have been a little bit too, I guess, plain. I think like the blue would have made it pop a little bit more.
Would have looked very Detroit Tigers.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
here we go. Up next, we are going into Austin's neck of the woods with the alternate logo, Baltimore Orioles. 25th anniversary of Oriole Park at Camden Yards. So like I said, all team colorway in regard to the side patches for all these, but navy blue and maize yellow or yellow gold, if you want to call it, for the interior of all the front logos.
Nice.
The more I see us use that Camden Yards patch, the more I'm starting to like it.
It's simple.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a nice little diamond logo for a side patch.
Not at all.
Speaking of which, up next, San Francisco Giants. So China SFC, this is in your wheelhouse. This is a flat stitch 80s logo, SF logo, and where I was talking about with the diamond, 1989 World Series for the side patch.
Flat stitch logo, you said?
Flat stitch.
Looks good.
Does.
Right now, I think that's my top.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I like that Tef and I were both taken aback on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, looks clean.
I'm going to save this one for last because it's actually my favorite in the collection. Actually, I'm going to save this one in the back as well for last as well. Up next, Austin's favorite New York Yankees. So this is going back to the 1970s logo, or the 1950s, sorry, more specifically for the front logo. 1949 World Series for the side patch.
Love the patch combination with the front logo here.
Yeah.
That Rolly patch always hits. Clean.
Throw it in the Hudson.
Such an ass. Retro green under visor, black sweatband, flat stitch baddie on the back, of course. Okay. This one I really like. I was gonna save this one for last, but I feel like I gotta throw a wild card in the mix here. This is one of the teams that I've said for a while that we need to make more of. Kansas City Royals. So spring training logo, the R with the crown above it. 40th anniversary of Kansas City Royals baseball.
You know, we were having a pretty good batting average there with teams that had some sort of body of water around them. And then we went to Kansas City.
You know, the Mississippi cuts through there in some capacity. So.
Somewhere. No, yeah. I really like that. I like the fact that the Royal, we went with that maize, you know, essentially old gold color for the front logo. Very, very clean. I like that.
Yeah, same.
It's very regal.
I think I would have liked to see the crown stay yellow and the R be a different color.
Yeah, I can dig that. What would you have gone with as far as colors? Like a yellow and white combination?
I think so. I think yellow and white is what I would have done.
Okay. No, that's fair. Up next, Philadelphia Phillies. So standard on-field P logo. 1996 All-Star game. What?
Someone in IG chat said, so no one heard that fart?
I didn't hear anything.
I always make the fart noise when a Yankees hat shows up.
That's it. Okay.
Or half free.
Not too shabs.
Yeah, I like that one. That's up there for me.
Taff, how you feeling on this one?
I like that one. This is one of the rare times where I feel like the interleague logo, that the P star, I felt like if we did the maize with the star being like baby blue or something else, I feel like that would have been crazy. But I'm not mad at it. I feel like we were being consistent throughout the pack with where we were putting our baby blues and where we were leaving them out. So all good.
I actually agree with you on that one. So I was kind of hoping for an interleague logo on the front on that one, but I'm not against it. Los Angeles Dodgers up next. Jackie Robinson, 50th anniversary side patch.
No, I like this one. Like, to use K Caesar's comment, I like this one. It's very simple. Yeah, I actually like that. I'm surprised at the side patch choice we went with here, but very clean.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. Somebody asked in regard to, is the gold on the side patches for any of the teams that I've shown metallic gold? Yes, it is.
Yeah, I feel like off the bat, like the Union 2s with this hat will go crazy. The tans.
Boom, boom. All right, 4 more to go. Tef, this one's for you. Woo. Atlanta Braves.
Yes, sir.
1995 World Series side patch.
Okay. I like that. Me, like you said, clean, simple, to the point. Very, very solid, sturdy every day. I would have liked to have seen. Well, no, I'm gonna hold that one to myself.
I think that one's great as is.
Yeah, I think it looks great as it is. No need to change it.
It's got some good old school Georgia Tech vibes to it.
Which is why I was like, there was something I was gonna say specifically about maybe injecting maybe a specific year that we were in the World Series that may have correlated to a time when the good old Yellow Jackets were in the Final Four.
There we go.
That would have been an interesting little Easter egg in there, but I like it. Very smooth, very clean.
Yeah.
I think I want to see a upside down Braves A hat.
Have we done that? No, we did the A Flames. We've done the A Flames though.
Ben, can you pull that hat back and then just Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that on the front of a hat. That's pretty nice. I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it either.
Yeah. Damn.
Houston Astros up next. A much larger open star from the mid-90s on the front.
Yeah.
Pretty damn big, actually.
That looks like a bat signal.
Yeah. 35 great years for the side patch, in which case I feel like, that the patch itself is actually like pretty normal size. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Not my favorite.
No. And I'm not hating because it's an Astros hat. All right. Last two. These are definitely the two best of the collection. And if we had a block S Mariners in this, I probably would have been all over it, which I'm a little bummed about. But anyway. Muscle Bird Toronto Blue Jays.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the one. Like I need to see nothing else. This is the one. Yeah.
And then even going with like the electric blue with the 30th anniversary, just like everything just kind of like comes together on this one.
Elk Dot with the good callback on that one. Good. Well done, Elk Dot. I was thinking that exactly.
Oh, hell yeah, Elk Dot.
Yeah, that's the one, chat. That is the one.
And last but not least, Arizona Diamondbacks.
Oh, that's a nice one too.
Yeah, I'm still taking the Strong Bird over this one.
Taff. Me as well.
Yeah. Oh, Logan.
LeBang Jr. These are all navy blue. So yeah.
Hence why we've been saying Michigan colors the whole time we've been talking about this collection. The V-backs, I'm not gonna lie to you, is nice. I like it. I also like the side patch choice that we went with. We didn't go the 98. I feel like the 98 would have been, they would have been too much, like from a color perspective. So, but no, I still feel like that Strong Bird is the one of this pack.
I think for a lot of other people that are chiming in with other teams, like Pirates would have been a good one. I totally agree with that. Yeah. Like I said, Block S, Seattle Mariners would have been solid. Didn't need to do an Oakland A's one because I'm wearing basically one that we dropped in the past. I mean, granted, the underbill's a little bit different, but yeah.
All right, top three.
Give me one sec. Who wants to start?
You.
All right. So obviously, Diamondbacks and the Toronto Blue Jays the Blue Jays is definitely my number one spot.
Yeah, I think
if I'm throwing a number 3 in there, I am going with the Kansas City Royals.
Okay.
I'd say mine would be same teams, Ben, just different order. I'd say but we're aligned on the first one. So Strong Bird for me. So Toronto number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna surprise people. I'm gonna go Royals too. I'm gonna go Royals in the number 2 slot. And then I'll put the V-backs in as number 3.
Wow. Mine is completely different. Obviously, the 1 spot is at Toronto. There's no debating that. Number 2, I'm going. Sorry, Chief. I'm going LA Dodgers number 2.
Wow.
Ooh.
Now, is it more primarily because of the side patch on it?
Yeah. That one, once I saw that Jackie patch, that spoke to me.
That makes sense.
And then number 3, going up the coast, we're going to San Francisco for that flat stitch. Super clean. Something about it just feels classic,
Yeah.
So feels like a hat that you should just beat the hell out of it by wearing it like 20 times a month, like that one feels like it's just going to be like a classic staple.
20 times a month, eh? Nice.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Little drive down to Pasadena.
Right.
With that one.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, all 12 of these are dropping this upcoming Tuesday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, Hack Club app. And like I said, local teams will be going to local stores. So yeah, be sure to scoop them up.
Yeah. I feel like we've been doing a lot of these color stories lately, but I feel like most of the time in these color stories, there's like 2 or 3 where it's just like, yeah, that one's just crazy. I feel like we've been doing really good with that.
And then they come back for Spin the Block Sunday, you know?
Yeah.
OG Castro, can you elaborate on that? I'm a little confused by your wording. So you want more D logo Dodger hats?
That makes sense.
I think is what I'm picking up from that. Let me know if that is confirmed or denied. They want a lot of people wanted to see the O's hat again, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm actually surprised with this color story pack because of the color scheme that a Detroit was not in here.
Me too. Me too.
Now, one thing I will say in defense of that is we have done several Detroit hats in that colorway.
Which
there's also a possibility that it got denied this time around.
So does New Era actually, like, if it's a collegiate team that has team colors, even though it's the same state, they'll deny it because of that?
There's a chance it slips through, but most of the time you're getting denied.
Yeah, because all the ones that we did previously actually had the Michigan logo on the side, because the fact that there was a collaborative effort that the Tigers and the University of Michigan underwent, and so we were able to do that. So
I led that program when I was at New Era.
I also feel like we did a Michigan and Trumbull one.
I think we did.
Could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I led that program. Big one was St. Louis. We did St. Louis for Mizzou. Michigan and Detroit. Who are the other big ones?
There was a Michigan State one. I know that.
Yep, Michigan State.
Wasn't there a Maryland Orioles one?
I feel like there was. I think there definitely was.
I don't remember if there was a Maryland O's ones. The Yankees came super late and was the Yankees just were not on board for it for a while. Typical fucking Yankees, you know. But then they ended up doing it with Syracuse because Syracuse is called New York State's college team.
Yeah.
So that deeply upset me because there wasn't a Mets one, but there was a Yankees one. So yeah, go Orange regardless.
Best of AZ is correct. University of Arizona Diamondbacks was one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Arizona State for that matter too.
Yeah. Very good gems.
Yes, the Royals with the Jayhawks, I think was one too. Yes.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago for me. Holy hell. Got that deal done in Tef's neck of the woods, though, in Atlanta.
Ooh. Yep. All good things happen down here.
Yeah. So
what's up, Alibo? So another bit of big news, Austin. I didn't know if you want to take this one or if you want me to in regard to what's taking place after Labor Day.
Yes, or what is taking place until Labor Day?
Until Labor Day, yeah.
Yes. So chat, if you have points, use them before Labor Day because the increased points redemptions is going back to normal after the end of summer, after Labor Day. So I would suggest there's a lot of good stuff coming in August. Freddie's teased some of it. So Justin and John have teased some of it. There's going to be stuff that you can definitely use your points towards, but I would suggest highly using them before the end of summer. So Labor Day, after Labor Day weekend, point redemption goes back to normal, normal point value, that is. So yeah, use them up if you got them. If not, or if you want to save them and you think you want something coming in September or October, just use them then, but you won't get as much value for them. So if you want to get your bang for your buck or your bang for your point, so you use them in August. So
yep. Somebody on IG chat is asking to see the Spin the Block Sunday V-backs.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. So the one thing we will add in regard to that particular announcement about the point system is, yes, we will post on our social media channels about it. So don't worry. This is just a first reminder, but we will really hit it into your guys' heads as time goes on. And then I will tell you, actually, a question for Austin on this one.
Yes, sir.
Would it be okay if I tell people some of the collections that will be dropping before Labor Day who maybe want to use their points on that?
We can hint.
Okay.
So, I mean, go to Freddie's page. It's a collection that was done before. That was probably, I mean, either top collection of 2023 or next to top collection of 2023 that's coming back as a 2.0.
Yep.
So that's going to be happening in August. The NFLs that we talked about today, those are there's a lot more than what was shown in the photography that is releasing. So there's a lot of good variety in teams there and styles between A-frames and A-frame 940s, that is, and 5950s. And then
there's another spin the block actually that's gonna.
Yes, there's another spin the block. I will confirm that there's another spin the block Sunday coming in August. And then from that perspective, I mean, I feel like that's a good indicator as to like what's still to come.
Elk Dot, I can't use that term, but there is a Texas Rangers that falls in that category that will be dropping before Labor Day as well.
Very good hats coming, guys. Very good hats coming. If y'all are not following Freddie, John, Just, those are definitely that's your homework for tonight. Go follow those guys.
Yes,
I throw Jorge's name in the mix too, but I don't know what his Instagram is.
Oh, and
Jorge's, yep.
HC.
It's like HC something.
Yeah, HCD JJ.
I think it's HCJV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys know it because I sure as hell didn't.
Sorry, I got a little tickle in my throat there. Another one, if you were a fan of Magma, you will also be a fan of a different version of it.
Yes, we'll be showing that one off actually next episode of Recap.
Correct. Yeah. I am unsure if Freddie has teased that one, but it is a Freddie pack. And that actually is coming back before that other collection that I previously mentioned. And then that really rounds out August for us for .com.
Yep.
So yeah, and then September's got a good amount of packs coming too.
What are we calling this collection again, Austin?
Deep Ocean Gold.
Deep Ocean Gold.
And B007 Dwight with a good question. Are Rushmores or do Rushmores that have been released recently have the chance to spin the block?
No.
Okay. Hey, well,
that is a confirmed no.
Wow.
Yeah, that's no, because it's a whole different. It's like a whole different system from what we like. The other ones are Hat Club designs that don't have to have a contract in the mix or anything like that. So yeah.
Just saw it. Oh yeah. So apparently Freddie did show off the Aqua Astros. So
very nice.
Talking about.
There you go. So take a look at Freddie's page and get a quick look at her.
Yep.
Just J125 in regards to the Marlins. That's a maybe. That is a maybe.
I guess that would be a good one. And Dragon Yoda, I didn't think about that when the first collection dropped, but I'm bought in on that. That would be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be
a really nice. Yeah, there's the cow print's not done.
Let's
say that. Cow print's not done. And I'm excited about its next iteration. I've only seen the design mock-ups, but Freddie's back on it. Let's just say that. So.
You are
speaking of Freddie. At one of these days, when I get time, I swear to God, I will submit my next hat collection to him.
Oh hell yeah!
Rashad Kicks was asking me the Diamondbacks I wore at the end of last week's. Oh, so the green, black, pinky. I want to say that is I feel like that's a variety pack. Is it not?
You need a dope Niner hat, fellas. Dude, we've dropped a shit ton.
Yeah, we got more dropping. The 26th?
Like a literal metric shit ton of Niners hats have hit the website if you look over the past month.
Rashad, I believe that one is an Arizona exclusive, but Wilder, check me on that. The two-tone D-back pinky, it's green, had lavender scales. Pink UV. I want to say that was an AZ exclusive. I want to say. Let me go. I want to say that it is.
Yeah. Elk Dot, I did see your post, man. I appreciate you, brother. I was actually debating on wearing one of those jerseys today, but I actually went out wearing the old school royal blue and yellow Warriors. So I did do a bit of an outfit switch before we did the show. So
Denzi Vice, it's Freddie.Macebo. So Macebo. That is
yeah. Pulling them up right now.
Tone Cruz, interesting comment there is in regard to needing something for Bo Nix. I know Justin's cooking something up. That's all I can say. Damn. That is that's got instant sellout written all over it.
Yeah, because you remember the first time that we did this pack, it was the blue version, and then now it's like the red velvet version of it. Yeah, this is shouts out to Amil Vibe because he actually really, I didn't appreciate the hat when I first saw it, and now seeing this version of it, I'm like, man, I should have went for that blue one the first time it went around.
Okay, CG691. I know you're saying we give the Bears no love. So here's what happened. Back in February, I pitched a Chicago Bears hat design idea to John. And I hit him up yesterday in this whole, conversation on Twitter of everybody asking me about, oh, hey, is this team coming? Is this team coming? Whatever. So of course, Bears came up quite a bit. So I went back to John and asked him, hey, the Bears hat that I pitched to you, is that one coming in? Well, apparently John forgot about it. But the good thing is he can submit it now, so it will come in before the end of the year.
I mean, the Bears will be done by then, but
but based on the reason why I put it together, it has less to do about football and something else to do with something famous in Chicago. So
the deep dish pizza?
No.
No.
It is food related though.
Oh, the Chicago dog?
I'm not going to hint any more on that. I'll just say it is food related, but it's not deep dish pizza. It's not the Chicago dog, but it is food related to Chicago.
Sub Diego, that was Freddie that posted the Astros Aqua.
Yeah. And then here's another look at another crown coming soon to hatclub.com.
Very clean.
Yeah, I will probably be picking up this one. I feel like it's the one time I can wear a camo hat and with my skin complexion not look like a racist. So
wow.
I can't wear camo hats because especially if you grew up where I grew up, like everybody that's rocking camo is extremely racist. So with this being a pink camo, I feel like it's fashion forward enough that I can rock it. So
fascinating.
Yeah. Unpopular take, I think, for most, because everybody likes the classic O's logo. That the bird logo, when it's executed really well, like I've seen us do with the 80s with the Seinfeld pack, and then this bird with like the real tree, it's starting to slowly creep into my top Baltimore logos. Like it's like right behind.
Dude, yeah.
This right is behind the Baltimore spell out.
Easily one of my favorite Orioles, logos of all times as far as a full body bird. But I'm still a sucker for like the 1970s version of just the smiling Oriole face wearing a hat.
Like these are like real, like simple.
I'm not a fan of that logo.
You're not?
No.
I feel like when we did
screw you, pal.
I feel like when we did Pink Bottom Month and we had that one pack that was like the real tree pack with the pink bottoms and we used that logo, I was like, wow, okay, that actually. I'm starting to like it a little bit more. I mean, I liked it when we did it with the horror pack. I've liked it here. I'd like to see it more. I would like to see it more.
Yeah.
Agreed, Edgar. The pink is a nice accent against that real tree and everything else.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the one where agree to disagree on that one for me. I think the bird's great. The O's great. I love the City Connect B. The City Connect B, I think, needs to get into the mix more. So
yeah, I'm hoping that they use it. I think like teams are just kind of trying to figure out. Like I know for Atlanta, ours isn't really super. I don't want to say it's super different, but it's not like something that when I go to my closet and I pick out a Braves jersey, it's typically either our white home unis or or essentially like the grays. If you're older Braves fan like me, you remember the cream, jerseys as well. We had the navies that lasted not that long. It's like, but I think for me, definitely the cream, gray, and the white unis for me have always been my favorite. City Connect's kind of still taking time to grow on me.
Yeah, I'm there with you too. I was gonna say I've said there's like a couple teams that did City Connect really well, but then the overwhelming majority did it just so terribly that I don't know.
Yeah, me too, Elk Dot. Just free the patch till it's backwards. The patch is freed.
And then I think someone on IG chat is talking about this one.
Very clean.
That T800 John posted. This is this will be releasing in the NFL variety stuff that we posted about today. That releases on the 26th. I want to say
26th. Yep.
Yep.
Hat Club.
Actually, that Dolphins is pretty sick.
Yeah, I do like that Dolphins. That like the navy with the teal is a real nice touch. Yeah. Again, our team just knocks it out the park every single time with
every goddamn time.
Every time. Like at this point, it's like I can imagine other people are like, y'all don't get tired. Y'all don't just get tired of good pictures and good videos. Like, come on, man.
The one thing I will say in regard to if you're not seeing your NFL team, don't worry. These are dropping before the season starts. There's a lot of season to go. More NFL teams coming. I mean, come on.
And also, like I said, this is only part of what's actually releasing. There's a shit ton of hats coming. I think it's over 35, I want to say.
Yeah, between fitteds and adjustables, or A-frames more specifically. Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be in a good spot. But one thing I do want to talk about is the first 320 orders that go out for the NFL pack is going to receive the Flame NFL Shield pin.
Oh shit!
Free 99. Otherwise, if you're not in the first 320, you gotta buy it. So
gotta be quick, guys. Gotta be quick.
320 is an oddly specific number.
Yeah, I was playing off of 32 teams in the NFL. We didn't want to do 32, the first 32 orders. That would be like fucking 2 seconds. So like we wanted to
call actually.
Yeah. So so we did 320 for this flame pin here. So cool looking pin.
I like
it. Ain't a damn thing wrong with it.
Best of AZ. I'm pretty sure NoHo still has some of the Big Ben's knockout pins, to be honest.
Well, go back to that Falcons hat that bro was wearing. Yeah, okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I see what's happening. I see what's happening here.
Oh, yeah. Someone was asking about Niners, saying we're not having enough Niners. Right here, I see 1, 2, 3 Niners.
Dude, anybody who says we don't have enough Niners, you're fooling yourself. You got to remember, John, T800 John, is a fucking lifelong Niners fan. That man will bring you fucking Niners hats any chance he gets.
Yep. I feel like like the last couple of color stories and even some variety packs. Yeah. Like at least 3 or 4 Niners like hats back to back to back to back.
Madness.
Yeah, we get a lot of complaints about not having Chargers. There's Chargers. Plenty of Raiders. This is our first Houston Texans new H logo that we're doing.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Notice the Dallas guy not wearing a hat. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. His was in the mail. So Giants. I get a lot of people asking about Giants, and then a metric shit ton of Bengals. So right in this picture alone, we got 3. So yeah.
Yep.
Often, I mean, Buccaneers was one. 2 days. I'm a Buccaneers fan, so yeah, I'm waiting patiently with all the rest of you guys. Browns. A lot of people asking for Browns. A lot of people asking for the Jets. I don't know why.
I think it's because of that Jets spell out logo with the actual like outline of the jet that goes across the ETS.
I do like that one.
I do like that logo a lot. That's cool.
A lot of people asking for Eagles. Makes sense. Somebody said we're anti-Chiefs. Not true at all. No, we dropped especially at Supermart. We dropped a shit ton of Chiefs hats.
Yeah.
Broncos definitely in the mix.
Broncos was like part of the Campbell suit pack that we did a while back.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Yep.
Yeah.
So a lot of season. We got time on this. So
we got time, guys. We got time.
And then more
plenty of time.
Next week we'll be able to show off actually like an in-hand as far as the pin that Austin was talking about. That's going to be giveaway for the NFL drop.
Oh,
so.
That's a good call. That's a good call, Benji. Yeah,
I like it.
Gives us enough time.
Yeah. Hold your horses, guys. We have plenty of Monday night footballs to go. You know, Monday is like between now and Super Bowl, so we got time.
Thursdays.
Yeah, and Thursdays, and
still
so apparently now we're getting Christmas and Thanksgiving NFL games this year.
It's crazy. It's crazy how much the NBA kind of dropped the ball on Christmas and the NFL is like swooping in.
I mean, the NBA is kind of dropping the ball on a lot of broadcast shit right now. So
yeah. I mean, I think the in-season tournament was a nice touch. You know, it got people watching again.
I fucking hate the in-season tournament. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, screw you, pal. My team went to the goddamn championship game, so
I know you like it, Ben.
I will live and die by the in-season tournament.
But in all honesty, I feel like the NFL, like with the Pro Bowl and how viewership for that's gone down over the years, like I feel like they could take some notes from the NBA, like because it's nothing like incentivizing guys with saying, hey, if your team wins.
I don't know if it really increased viewership though. I'd have to look at the metrics there. I don't think it did. And like I think the whole thing was like to try and get it so the players actually give a damn and try harder and not just like say, hey, I'm gonna sit on the bench for the next 6 games to rest. Fucking I think it's I don't think it worked. So like
I feel like there were things that they've done. I think, like I said, you incentivize it with money. I think that at least the games that I saw with IST, I thought that the game seemed a lot more competitive. Like the fact that the Pacers were like playing out of their mind, like for that stretch of time, it was like you could see that the competition was up and people weren't trying to set out games because they want to get that 100K per person.
Undefeated until the championship game, in which case just the third quarter was just the worst part of that game. Best of AZ, will you guys ever drop NCAA football hats? I'm not going to give any away, but I will say Justin called me the other day to help him pick out some teams.
Yeah, and we did NCAA like last month.
We did the Elite 8.
Yeah,
but that was basketball. He's asking more for football specifically. Yeah. So stay tuned, my friend. Stay tuned.
So, guys, should I make the announcement here since we're wrapping up show?
Yeah,
go for it, Tef.
Actually, I gotta point out one thing real quick. Elcott, last I saw, Tyrese Halliburton is an Olympic champion with a gold medal now, and Jalen Brunson is not. So you can suck on that one.
Wow! All right, so Ben's gonna piss off chat here really quick. And then, all right, Tef, go for it. Yeah.
Shouts out to I love Tyrese how he played off. He was like when you're part of the group project where everybody else does the work and you still get an A.
So awesome of him to do that.
But no, so I mean, big news for you guys. Obviously, I've been talking about giving Discord love. I've been talking about doing a lot of different things. The hats are here. So obviously, you guys know that I had my early release this year in June. You guys sold it out. Really, really appreciate you guys for doing that. But my second wave of hats are here. And this is one, it's going to be a movie. It's going to be a movie. Pun intended on that statement. So I definitely, I am going to remember what I said about Discord. So there will be a point where I'm going to go into Discord, kind of check through there, see who's active in there, put a little wheel together and give one of you guys a chance to get an invoice for it. Shouts out to you guys for showing love to the show as always. And yeah, Peyton, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Great looking crowns.
I love it, man. I love that for you.
The reveal will be tomorrow. 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the reveal. So be ready. Be very ready.
Hey, Elk Dot, you'll get locked in for one if you admit that Tyrese Halliburton is an Olympic champion. And yes, he played more minutes than Jalen Brunson. It was 7 minutes. I don't care.
Oh, man,
baby.
In all fairness, Tatum had just about the same damn
exactly.
Amount of,
it's like
so.
What happened to Tatum was criminal.
Yeah,
I know no other way to describe it. I've never seen a guy that just won the championship, was Finals MVP.
I heard it was more of the Celtics doing than anything else.
I also believe that because they didn't want him to get hurt.
But
yeah, exactly.
But it's weird because, like, I mean, he's a young guy. I mean, and obviously I feel like he plays a wing position. He's not like a rebounder. So it was like, I understand if they were just like, hey, we want to protect our guys. But then it's like, you know, then to me, like, but Derek White's getting all this playing time. Like, if you're telling me Derek White gets more minutes than the Finals MVP, I'd logically.
I mean, if I'm the Celtics, I understand. Like make him bitching and saying like, don't play this guy. He's like, because I mean, White versus Tatum, like, go for it. Play him, you know, like so. No. But
Caesar, thank you for checking me. He was not the Finals MVP, but I mean, in a sense, dude was averaging close to 30 in the Finals. So
who was the Finals MVP? I thought it was Tatum.
It was Jalen.
No, it was Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown was the MVP.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, it should have been Drew Holiday, but
yeah. I mean, it just goes back to say, like, I think Chief was right. It's like you had a lot of guys loaded up at the small forward position. I mean, you got all-time players in Durant and LeBron playing. It's like it's gonna be tough to find him minutes. Because it's like if Durant's coming off the bench, he's not starting. It's like now that's another rotational guy you got to get through. And I don't think anybody in their right mind is going to tell the all-time leading Olympic scorer, hey, sit down and let this younger guy get minutes. I mean, I feel like for him, that's exactly what happened to Bron, Melo, and all of them when that team won bronze. It was like the young guys kind of took a little bit of a back seat. But
yeah, and I feel like you're like, I don't know if this is going to be LeBron's last Olympics. I feel like it might have, so I don't think you're getting any minutes taken away from him. So it could even be Steph's last Olympics too. You know?
It could be. Yeah. So, I think depending on how these next 2 seasons for Bron go, I think that'll determine if he hangs around. Like he may, because I think you still have to. Do you have to be an active NBA player to? Well, no, because Larry Bird and I think Magic Johnson on that Dream Team were like reinstated or were coming back, you know, from retirement.
They can realistically just pull anybody who's a basketball player. I mean, there's no real criteria as far as being, because you can be a collegiate player. Oh yeah, I mean, post collegiate and beyond the team.
Hey, so. I mean, if I'm LeBron, I'm wrapping it up. Like play a season or 2 with my son, wrap it up, like call it quits. You're maybe the best player of all time. And like just then go full Charles Barkley, get fat as shit, you know? Like, that's the route I would go if I was LeBron. Enjoy your $1 billion from Nike, you know, like
it's hilarious that people have been around him say he has like the worst eating habits ever. Like he eats candy, like he's not like a health like nut like people think, like in the sense of preparation for the game he is, but like dietary and nutritional wise, I've heard like his dietary habits are like they're like, dude, you're eating that before a game. Like what's
LeBron?
Yeah. Like they said, like he like
perfect
candy.
Way to go at 76 too. You know, then you're not too old. You know, you go at a space where you still got your mind. You know, you get fat as shit, have a little heart attack, go out that way at 76.
Jesus.
Yeah. No, I think it was. I like Chief. I don't think it's like right now. It's like it's out of control. But I feel like maybe I'm confusing 2 different interviews. But I feel like D-Wade or somebody said like that his eating habits are like crazy. Like they're not what you think they would be for a guy that looks the way that Bron looks. But you know, but either which way, I mean, you're making that much money, you're performing on that type of level. Eat what you want to, man. Do what you want to do. But yeah, let's see here. But no, Crab Crusader, it is not a Mets hat. It is not a Mets.
Womp.
Nah, my hat is not a Mets. It is another Atlanta Braves.
Go figure.
Go figure.
Speaking of the Mets, they're up 3-1 on the A's right now. So,
jeez.
Oh, there we go.
Bottom of the seventh inning.
Sweep talk that we were hearing.
Yeah. But no, I think that kind of wraps things up for this week. So definitely going to have more collections for next week and a lot more to talk about. I know it was kind of light for what we got going on for, the next 7 days it drops. 2 collections, Spin the Block Sunday. There are going to be some other variety packs that are dropping.
Yep.
And then, just a reminder about the news, in which case it's going back to the original point total after Labor Day. So we'll keep reminding you guys about that. But as always, appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out with us, talking some hats. Oh, and I did see Deadpool and Wolverine. It was definitely the third best of the trilogy.
Agreed. Tap, did you see it yet?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so like for me, I agree. I understand why people say it. I think they tried to jam pack a lot into it.
A lot.
It was a very cameo heavy movie, but to that end, I enjoyed watching it the both times I've seen it. But I definitely would say that the other 2 movies that were solely focused on Deadpool were cinematically to me better. But
yes. And I still have the issue with it that that it did not fix anything in the MCU, and it was supposed to be the MCU fixer.
And
it did not. I think it closed out the Fox universe, and that's really what it ultimately did versus fixing the MCU. So
yeah, I mean, I think they got a lot of work to do in this next phase.
Asher, dude, we can't be spoiler free.
No, I mean,
a month after the movie dropped.
At this point, dude, Reddit, the internet's just gonna not be your friend for that. Like funny thing is, after I saw the movie, all the spoilers just started flooding in. Even though I said to Twitter I didn't want to see it, like everything about every cameo came up, every single thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but go see it, man. Please go see it.
Yeah, go see it. It's a fun movie. Like first time walking out of the theaters, I told this to Ben, I was a little disappointed. Second time I went to go see it was in a different mindset. I'm just going to go watch this movie for fun, like enjoy it for what it is. And did that rather than being in this needs to be the MCU fixer mindset.
Yeah.
And it was very enjoyable. Very enjoyable.
You had fun with it, Austin. You had fun.
Yes, exactly.
There we go.
Yeah. Modeling a name for myself.
Yeah. If there was something I said repeatedly the whole night, like it didn't matter what I was doing, I definitely was saying that quote all night long. Like it's a perfect example of someone that tried so hard that you feel like it should be better. It was
and then one certain person who was a cameo, I still won't spoil it for those who haven't seen it, but the one that was a jaw dropper cameo for me, which I don't think I talked about with you guys yet. I think we only had the initial one, but Ben, do you realize who it was yet? The jaw dropper cameo for me?
No.
Think 90s films.
Okay.
Like
it's still not clicking.
Sub-Zero. Think Sub-Zero. Nothing.
Text it to me later.
Okay. I'll text it to you right now.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I mean, but then again, it's like, I caught on. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah. And then his first line in the movie when Deadpool goes, "I thought you were retired."
Oh yeah. I knew
his response to that. I just fucking lost it. I was laughing for like 3 minutes straight.
Yeah. I feel like it's just, I think, like I said, I think there were good things that they did. It was a proper send off, for someone, I think that arguably, if it's not for him, arguably, really 2 people, I think 2 movies, arguably, you could say, just because of who they were and what their character personas were. It's like, I feel like that really put comic book movies out there to production studios as moneymakers. Things that would draw an audience. So it was cool to see that they paid homage in that way. I like that.
And if I can recommend one piece of content for everybody to watch before we log off here, if you watch the Vanity Fair interview of Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, are doing a lie detector test to each other. It is hilarious, and you get such an appreciation for how much of a comedic genius Ryan Reynolds is. Because like he's strapped to a lie detector and he just comes up with shit off the top of his dome. I'm like, how the fuck did you even think of that, dude?
It's like Elgato is the trivia king. Like Ryan Reynolds is like the impromptu, like like I mean, like no stop words. It's like yes and.
I love it. But yeah, what you just texted me, Austin, that's who I was thinking. I just didn't want to say it out loud.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. So
cool. All right, guys. We will see you next week. So Benchwarmers Flip the Script. To which case I'll be in character for Flip the Script next week.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you will.
All the props are supposed to arrive by Monday, which is great.
Yep, I will be tuning in next week.
Yes, it's going to be madness. And then recap next Wednesday. So
all right, guys.
Enjoy your weekend, everybody.
Later, guys.
Peace.
See you, everybody.